Hi, it's Ian Kariaga from Guru Yoga, and today we're here at Duranba Beach, also known as Diba, and we're going to do a beginner's practice. Let's begin by sitting on the mat, cross-legged with the palms facing up. Take the hands to the knees, connecting your thumb to your index finger. Nana Mudra, the hand gesture of wisdom. While facing upwards with the hands, it means and symbolizes a state of passively receiving, an accepting of the self. So spine lifts, feel the back of the neck also rising. Unclench the jaw, feel the eye sockets soft. And a gentle lift to the eyebrows as you maintain a breath. Inhaling and then exhaling. Continue to infuse your breath from one inhale to the next exhale, allowing yourself to just calm, to settle, even to surrender to whatever comes to mind, comes to heart, comes to body. Slowly take the hands, palms facing down onto the knees, and begin to go into a clockwise motion, spiraling the spine, the vertebrae up towards the sky, mobilizing through the hips, the shoulders, the knees, and the ankles. You can go in both directions, and then gently come back to stillness. Take an inhale, come forward, and then meet in a cat-cow position. Hands underneath shoulders, hips above knees. As you spread the fingers, rotate the biceps towards the front of your mat, chin to the sky, breathing in. Pressing away from the earth, rounding the upper back, and then exhale. Start to fluidly move the spine as the shoulders pull away from the ears, breathing in. Tucking the tailbone underneath, chin to chest, and then exhale. Feel your core disengage, pulling the belly button towards the ground, inhaling, and then round the upper back, core engages, exhale. Let's try that again. Shoulder blades back, arching the lower back as well. Inhale, pressing away from the earth on a full breath out. As you lean back, we're going to extend the arms towards our feet, letting the forehead land softly in the mat for child's pose. Knees are nice and close, and just feel the shoulder blades spreading wide as you settle back into the floor. Take a breath in. And then slowly bring the arms forward on the exhale. Sliding your right arm underneath your body, palms facing up, and as you extend the left arm over your head towards the front of your mat, promote a gentle twist, feeling the back of that right shoulder release as you continue to lengthen the left side of your body. Breathing in, coming back to center, and then transitioning to the opposite side as you exhale. Left shoulder now on the floor, right arm extends over towards the front edge of your mat as you twist to the right side. Continue to sit back on the hips, further lengthening the spine. Breathing in, and then coming back to center. Press into downward facing dog as you exhale. So spread the fingers, take the feet a little bit wider than your hips, and then begin to walk the dog out, pressing to the heels, which will incorporate a gentle stretch in the calves, the hamstrings, and even through the lower and mid-upper back. A little micro bend in the elbows here. As you continue, let the head hang, soften towards the floor, relaxing the muscles in the face and the neck. Take a big inhale, lift the heels, and then gently walk forward towards the front of your mat on that breath out. Feet shoulder width apart, bend the knees here as you bring your chest towards your thighs, and then connecting the hands to the elbows in front of your legs. Promote a gentle sway from side to side, as if a breeze were initiating this movement, creating space into each part of your back body, breathing in And then grabbing the back of the legs as you exhale, further folding into this posture. Take one more inhale. Release the hands to the floor and then slowly roll up to standing as you breathe out. So come to the front of your mat, big toes touch, a little gap in the heels. As the crown rises, spread the fingers. Hands to the sky, take a deep breath in. Shoulders relax behind you on the exhale. Continue to lift out of the heels as you ground the feet into the floor. The chin also rising, pulling the belly button in while keeping the upper ribs flared back in as well. Inhale. Bend the knees, forward fold, full breath out. Halfway lift to the shins on a neutral spine, inhaling. And then folding, bowing, exhale. Lift the spine again. Take a deep breath in. And then step back into a high plank as you exhale. Come to the knees and then gently lower on that breath out. Shoulder blades back, a slight lift of the chest while the hands remain in contact with your mat. Breathing in. Tuck the toes under, press back into downward facing dog, and then exhale. Allow this posture to be a moment of rest, an experience of just observing the body, observing the breath. And as you take your right leg to the sky, a deep breath in. Ground the left heel on the exhale. And then begin to spin the hip open towards the right side of the mat as you point the toes and bend the knee on the right side. Breathe in. Lift the left heel. And then come forward, stepping to the front of your mat into a lunge. Lower the left knee to the ground and then lift it off the floor. Shoulder blades back, chest forward. Breathe in. Stepping to the front of your mat, folding, exhale. Back up to the sky, a huge rolling inhale. And then bend the knees, fold forward, on a full breath out. Halfway lift, long neck, inhale. And then step back into a high plank, knees first, full breath out. Cobra, Bhujangasana, take a deep breath in. Tuck the toes under, press back, down facing dog, exhale. Feel a generous lift in your upward facing dog posture by pressing to the fingertips, lifting from the inner arches of each foot, but drawing the energy up to the sky. Taking your left leg now, nice and high on your next inhale, twisting the hip open, and then breathe out. Grounding the right heel, bend your left knee above your head. Take a deep breath in, and an extended exhale. Now lift the right heel, feel the lungs, left leg straightens, come forward into a lunge, lowering the back knee on the breath out. Chest, lift the heart, tuck the toes on the right foot, take a deep breath in, stretching the spine forward, and then exhale. Step forward, take a breath here, and then folding as you land both feet on the floor, exhale. Roll yourself up to mountain pose. Hands high, take a deep inhale, reaching. Shoulders relax on a full breath out. Breathe in. Forward fold, exhaling. Halfway lift, long inhale. And then bowing again, exhale. Halfway lift, inhaling. Step back into a high plank, knees ground, lower to the floor, empty the lungs. Cobra or an up dog here to follow. Inhaling. Tuck the toes under, down facing dog, press back, and then exhale. Observe that stretch in the legs and the shoulders and the chest as you maintain focus on your breath. Shoulders away from the ears, and then take your right leg to the sky. Inhale. Come forward, warrior one, full breath out. So right foot underneath the right knee as your left leg straightens out, and then feel the chest and the hips squaring up to the front of your mat. Hands nice and high. Take a big inhale. Shoulders relax. Warrior two, spread the arms, and then exhale. Continue to look over that middle right finger as you tuck your tailbone underneath. The crown rising, the shoulders relaxing. Right arm high, reverse warrior. Take a big breath in, chest widens, and then exhale. Lead your gaze beyond your fingertips as you continue to stretch the inside of your left thigh. Breathing in with a strong stance, coming back down to the floor into a low plank. Exhale. Cobra or an up dog to follow. Breathing in, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog on a long extended exhale. Left leg high now. Take a deep inhale. Stretch it out, press the right heel into the floor, and then slowly come forward, lunging into warrior one. Back heel now grounds, hands to the sky as you spread your fingers. Breathing in, chest lifting towards your hands, and then exhale. Just ensure that the left knee is over the baby left toe and the right hip sliding forward. Take one more full breath in. Warrior two, chest high, and then exhale. So ensure that the arms are straight, extended, pulling away from the center of your body. As you breathe into the feet, ground yourself. Follow with an inhale. Lead it to the sky in the reverse warrior, hips lower on a breath out. Widen the chest here as you continue to raise that left arm as high as you can for a full breath in. And then back down to the earth into a low plank, knees ground, exhale. Cobra or an up dog, chin high, shoulder blades back, breathing up. Tuck the toes under, down facing dog, exhale. Right leg high, inhaling. Come forward, warrior one, exhale. Hands above your head, take a big breath in. Warrior two, transition gracefully, exhale. Reverse warrior, right arm to the sky on a long breath here. And then back down to the earth on a full exhale. Cobra or an up dog, extend the arm, shoulder blades back, a deep inhale. Core engaged, chin to chest, down facing dog, exhale. We'll try that again. Left leg now, reach up to the stars, breathing in, and then coming forward, landing softly, exhale. Hands to the sky, warrior one, a big breath here. And then warrior two, settling on that exhale. Revolve your warrior, left hand high, right hand low. Inhale. And then back down to the earth into a low plank, low push-up, full breath out. Elbows next to your ribs. Now extend the arms for an up dog or keep them bent for cobra. Inhale. Chin to chest, dog pose, full breath out. Right leg one more time to the lungs. Coming forward, empty the lungs, warrior one. Reaching for the stars. Inhale. Warrior two, settle into the hips. And then exhale. As you revolve your warrior, right arm nice and high away from your face, breathing in. And then back down to the ground into a low plank, low push-up. Full committed exhale. Stay in cobra or extend to an up dog. Knees and thighs off the floor, breathing in. Toes tuck under, down facing dog. Press back and then exhale. Left leg high, Breathe in. Coming forward, warrior one. Reaching up, take a big inhale. Spread your wings, warrior two. And then exhaling. As you revolve your warrior, take the left arm high, right hand low. Inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Exhaling. You can set it for cobra or an up dog. A deep breath in. Down facing dog. Press back. And then exhale. Continue to lift the sit bones to the sky in your downward facing dog position. Then eventually you're going to come forward onto the knees. Cat-cow position. Just ensure the hands are directly underneath the shoulders. And as you press the top of that right foot into the floor, lift your left leg. Breathe in. Left hand to the sky. And then exhale. You can either look up or down as you maintain stability in that grounding hand and arm. Inhale. Lift your left foot off the floor and kick the heel away from your face on that breath out. So ensure that the core remains engaged and switched on as you press on the top of the right foot and hand. Breathe in, coming back to center, landing softly, and then exhale. Switching sides as you extend that right leg to straighten. You can bend the left knee to the ground and then spread your arms away from the center of your body. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears, and then exhale. From here, you can look up or down, but continue to lift now with that right leg as you push the heel away from your face. Incorporating a stretch on the inside of the thigh. Breathing in, landing softly with that right leg, hands on the ground, full breath out. Coming back into child's posture or balasana. Maintain that breath. And then slowly coming back into the cat-cow position. High plank. Breathing in. Come forward with the shoulders. And then lowering to about 90 degrees on the breath out. Inhale again. And then ground the chest. Empty the lungs. Up dog or cobra. Breathe in. Tuck the toes under. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Now lift the heels, take a deep inhale, walk forwards, feet shoulder width apart on the mat, exhale. You can take the feet wider to set you up for garland pose, bringing the hands to prayer. You can assist also by placing a block underneath the tailbone to allow the spine to sit more upright. Maintaining that breath as you ground the heels into your mat. Take a breath in, remove the block, and then slowly come to a sitting position. From here, as the soles of feet still touch, recline your back onto the floor. Hands near your hips, breathing in, and then out again. Here we'll set it for bridge, so take the feet shoulder width apart, grounding the heels, and then outstretch your arms towards the back of the ankles. Slowly, as you lift your hips, create more space underneath your shoulder blades on your next inhale. The arms and the shoulders supporting this lift, so you can walk the shoulders closer underneath you, will get you a little bit more height through the chest and the shoulders. Breathing in, elbows bent at 90 degrees to support you on the exhale. Keep pressing your chest towards your chin, and from here to assist and give you a little bit more height, just bring your toes in a little bit and lift your heels. Hands could support the lower back as you maintain that breath, inhaling and then exhaling. Slowly lower the feet and then the back to the floor. Arms extend and then soften that breath before taking the knees to touch and then walking the feet out to about 90 degrees. So an internal rotation of the hips. Deep inhale and a full relaxing breath out. Now bend the knees, bring the heels closer towards the outstretched hands. We'll do that again. Chest lifts, breathe in, walk your feet closer towards your hips on the exhale. From here you should have a little bit more allowance for the elbows to slide underneath, getting your chest to rise. Left leg, nice and high, kick it up towards the ceiling. Breathing in, hips a little bit higher, and then exhale. Lower the leg to the ground and let's switch sides. Right leg up, take a big inhale. Keep pressing the heel above you on the breath out. Squeeze the inner thighs together, take one more inhale, and then bend the right knee, bring it down to the floor, full breath out. Slowly come down one vertebrae at a time as you settle your spine back into the mat. And then bring the knees to your chest, hug the shins as you create circles in one direction and then the other. Massaging the spine, breathing in, back to butterfly pose, and then exhale. From here, bring the knees together and then draw them towards the left side of your mat, using your left arm to assist on the outside of the right knee. Find a gentle twist through your mid-upper back, extending that right arm away from your left side. Switching sides, taking both knees now to the right side. A big inhale, a little bit of a twist as the left arm extends away from the right side, breathing out. Ensure that you're making the rotation from your mid to upper back as you continue to ground the knees onto the floor. Inhale, come back to center, and then a full breath out. Here you can use a block to assist for a half shoulder stand position. Placing the block underneath the hips, take the legs to the sky. So in the shape of an L. You can lift the block slightly to find the edge off your mat, which will align it with your sacrum, the lower part of your back. And from here, just feel the energy flowing throughout your body as you maintain height through the heels and calmness through the back. Breathe in. You can forward yourself upwards into a full shoulder stand by taking the hands to the lower back, supporting the hips and the legs above you. Take a breath in, and then start to draw the legs over your head into plow or halasana as you exhale. It's not necessary the feet need to touch the floor, but continue to extend the legs to straighten. You can remove the block and then use your fingertips towards the front of your mat, helping with your balance. Breathe in, and then bending the knees towards the forehead as you exhale. From here, the knees can rest on the chest or the shoulders, further stretching the lower back. Inhale, lengthen the legs, and then slowly come back down, one vertebrae at a time, one moment at a time, one vertebrae at a time. So as the feet ground, extend the arms. We'll set up for fish pose. Slide the elbows now underneath your back ribs while lifting the chest. Take a deep inhale, lift the heart, let the crown on the mat land softly as you exhale. Continue to spread the chest out nice and wide as you draw your chin over the back edge of your mat. Inhaling, sliding the head along the floor to come out of it, and then exhale. Bend the knees, and then bring the knees to your chest. Finding that stretch in the lower back, the glutes and the hamstrings. So start to rock forwards and backwards till you come to a sitting position. Legs straight, spine upright. Pull the toes towards your face, hands high. Take a deep breath in, and then forward fold, exhale. You can start off with bent knees, which are supporting your chest and upper back. As you continue to stretch, you can then lengthen the legs to bring you closer towards the earth. Still pull on the outer edges of each foot as you bring the elbows to bend and then drawing them back towards the hips on either side of your body. Just feel the back of the neck stretching over the knees towards the shins, then eventually towards the feet. As you come back to a sitting position, take your right leg over your left, bend the knee, and as the right hand lands softly on the mat behind you, use it as a stake against your spine. Left arm high, inhale, and then twisting, left elbow on the outside of the right knee on a full breath out. Continue to feel the spine lift towards the sky as you maintain that rotation through your mid to upper back. Feel that right hip pressing into the earth as you continue to turn. Inhale, come back to center. We switch sides on that breath out. So left hand now on the floor behind you, right arm high, breathe in, twisting, looking over your left shoulder, and then exhale. Continue to pull the belly button in as you make that rotation for one more inhale, twist, and then a full breath out. Coming back to the front of your mat, soles of feet to touch, knees wide. Take a big inhale, and then extend the arms over the feet. Exhale. Soften through the back of the neck as you let yourself just settle into the inner thighs. Breathe in, come back up to sitting, and then exhale. So from here, slowly work your way towards your back, and then come into happy baby. Grab the inner arches of each foot, take the knees out nice and wide, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing in, and then gently rocking from side to side as you exhale. Continue to settle into the mat. Go for one more full breath here, and then release into Shavasana as you exhale, one of the most important postures in the practice. Feel the earth hugging you closer to it. Let the breath continue to let the chest rise and then fall. As you continue to relax through the shoulders, the back of the neck, all the way down through the arms and the hips. Feel this calmness through the entire body, all the way down to the feet. Now let your breath continue to relax you, to settle you, till all that remains is the awareness of your breath, your breathing, your pranayama. As you slowly awaken from Shavasana, take a long inhale through the nose and a full purifying breath out through the mouth. Slowly begin to awaken the physical body by moving the fingers and toes, the wrists and ankles, mobilizing your external organic self. And as you take your arms to the sky, breathe in, land them softly above your head onto the floor as you exhale. And as you bend the knees, take an inhale, gently shift, a positive shift to the right side of your mat, breathing out. Use your arm as a support or cushion to guide you. Observing this space of contentment and gratitude. And with the eyes closed, gently come to a sitting position, facing the front of your mat. And then gently bring the hands to your heart in prayer. As you relax the shoulders, we'll set up for one Om to seal this practice off. Breathing in. Gently bring the hands to the forehead. With the light in me, honoring and recognizing that same divine light within you, Namaste. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and visit us on our webpage, guru.com.